Hi, I'm Miss Lala and thank you for visiting my YouTube channel. Today is a continuation in my video series on how I take care of my hair. Basically, I'm explaining my regimen. So in part 1, I covered my pre-poo and how I do pre-detangling before I wash my hair. And today I'm going to talk about hair washing. Now, if you haven't already, you might want to check out the first video in this series as well as the other 2 videos I recommended, hair washing part 1 and part 2. In those 2 videos, I actually show what I do when I wash my hair. This video will not be an actual demonstration of me washing my hair because I've already recorded that. So you can check those 2 videos out. There are links in the description box if you would like to see how I actually wash my hair. Today is going to be more of me answering some questions and explaining some things that I didn't go into as much detail about in those videos. Okay, so first, the reason I'm calling this washing your hair is because when you wash your hair, you don't necessarily have to shampoo it. But we all need to have some method to cleanse our hair, and our scalp. A healthy scalp is one where your hair will grow and flourish. And also clean hair, you want your hair clean, not full of buildup, because that will lend to more breakage. So you have to have some way of cleansing your hair, whether you decide to shampoo or not. Now, some of you that are new to the hair game and be like, what? Not shampooing your hair? Yes, there are some people that actually don't use shampoo and it works great for them. So I'm going to get into all of that today because I've tried lots of different things until I found out what worked best for me, and I encourage you to try some different things too. Now, personally, I am a shampoo user, and I'm going to explain why. I have very thick, dense hair, and I personally find that my hair thrives when I'm using oils and butters on it. And so because I use those heavier things, I personally like to use shampoo. Also, I like less manipulation since my hair has gotten longer. I find that my ends are a little more fragile. Also, my routine is a little more time consuming. And so I find that using a shampoo and doing it less frequently works better for me than more frequent rinsing or conditioner washing. Except, as I explained in my last video, in the summertime, I will cleanse my hair more frequently, and I use some of the alternative methods that I will discuss later on in this video. So, first things first, how do you decide what's best for your hair? It depends on the length, your texture, and your goals. If your hair is shorter, at least when my hair was shorter, I had no idea what conditioner washing was. And conditioner washing is basically when you put in conditioner and use it almost as you would a shampoo to cleanse your hair. You use a lighter conditioner, put it in, rinse it out, and it can be very effective. However, if you're doing a conditioner only method, meaning you're not using shampoo, you do have to be mindful of the products you use. You can't use a lot of heavy products, at least that was one of the reasons I stopped doing it. And also I find that you have to do it frequently. You can't conditioner wash once a week or once every 2 weeks or you're going to have gross, stinky hair. When choosing a conditioner for a conditioner washing only routine, you want to make sure you pick something that isn't too heavy. So stay away from the deep conditioners. Those are usually heavier. Also stay away from the silicones. Those will lead to buildup on your hair. You want to pick light instant conditioners that will also work to help remove some of the stuff out of your hair. So they'll help cleanse while also keeping your hair from being stripped. I like Giovanni Tea Tree conditioner. I don't know if I'm just partial to their products, but I really like that conditioner. Also, I've used Suave and Tresemme when I was doing the conditioner only routine. Some people use White Rain VO5. I personally didn't get too good results with those, but some people love them. You have to try and see what works best for you. If you want to go the more natural route, though, I would encourage you to look at Giovanni products because they're natural and they have good ingredients and work pretty well. Or either Trader Joe's, they have some conditioners that might work well for you. If you want to get something that's quick and easy to find, VO5 and Suave are right there. You can give it a try. They're usually available in your local drugstore, or also have links to where you can buy some of these things online. Some of them I have a hard time finding online, but you can give them a try, see if it works for you. If it doesn't work out for a conditioner washing, you can just use it as a conditioner, but it's worth a try. I also think conditioner washing can be very effective for people who work out frequently and tend to sweat in their scalp. It's something you may want to try instead of constantly using shampoo to wash your hair. Now, I don't tend to sweat a lot in my scalp, so I haven't really found that I've had to conditioner wash frequently even when I'm working out. But if you do, conditioner washing may be something you want to give a try instead of using shampoo every couple days on your hair. When my hair was shorter, I found that conditioning multiple times per week was very effective, though. I don't know that I would call it conditioner washing. That wasn't my goal because I still use shampoo about once a month. But what I would do would be to put my conditioner in, basically leave it on for a couple of minutes and rinse it out. And I would do that multiple times per week because that was the only way, especially when I had my teeny weeny afro, when it was short, a couple inches long. That seemed to be the only way I could get that moisture into my hair, was actually condition. Now, personally, I prefer a shampoo routine. I like to use shampoo to cleanse my hair, and I do it mostly because the products I use, I feel I need shampoo to remove. I use butters like shea butter on my ends, and I use oils kind of frequently. And so I feel that I need that shampoo to help cleanse my hair. In your hair product, I guess what I would say arsenal, I think you need to have multiple shampoos. I think it's important to have a clarifying shampoo, a moisturizing shampoo, and also one that helps restore balance, or some type of product that does those things. And so I'm going to go through what I use. My primary shampoo is this Giovanni Tea Tree Triple Treat Shampoo. This stuff makes my scalp feel so good, and I've had issues with dandruff, and this really helps. For my people out there who have dealt with seborrheic dermatitis, scalp psoriasis, you might want to give this a try. I really like it. I'm going to do another video specific on scalp care and dealing with those specific issues, because there are some more medicated products that I have to use sometimes. But just as a general shampoo, I love this. And what I do, if you've watched my hair washing videos, I dilute it. I probably fill it up to about the 1 ounce line with shampoo, then add water and apply the shampoo directly to my scalp. And in between my braids, I like to wash my hair in braids when I shampoo. The reason I started using this to shampoo, I really purchased this bottle actually because I was applying oils to my scalp. But I was having the hardest time really getting down to my scalp, and so I was like, let me give this a try, and it worked so well. So if you have really dense hair like mine, you might want to start trying to apply your shampoo with a bottle, applicator bottle. It's just a color applicator bottle that you can find at any local beauty supply, and it works really well, and it's made my life a lot easier, because trying to just put it on my fingers and get to my scalp, it wasn't working. I was having a hard time. So this Giovanni Tea Tree Shampoo is a clarifying shampoo. It helps remove buildup, and since I only wash every 2 weeks, I use this, but I use it in a diluted form. When my hair is really gunky, I simply add more shampoo to the mixture, or I'll just apply it, directly straight onto my hair if I really have a lot of buildup. So you may not want to use this clarifying shampoo, but I think you need to have one in your regimen to help get heavier products out of your hair when it starts feeling, like it has buildup. Moisturizing shampoo, I have Giovanni Smooth and Silk Deep Moisture. This is just okay. It's not one that I would consider a staple, but it works pretty good in terms of cleansing. Now, one of my favorites, this Shea Moisture Curl and Shine Shampoo. In terms of a moisturizing shampoo, this stuff is so great. It left my hair so soft. And whenever I try a new product, I don't dilute it. I use this straight, and it works so good. I think I'm just addicted to this Giovanni shampoo. So in terms of getting my scalp clean, usually I still will use this Giovanni Tea Tree on my scalp using the applicator bottle, and then I'll apply like my moisturizing shampoo to my hair. So in situations where my hair is feeling dry, or maybe I've just used heat on my hair and I want to use something that's not quite as, that is less stripping, I guess I would say, to the hair, I use a moisturizing shampoo. So this Shea Moisture Shampoo is great. Cream of Nature Argan Oil. Now, when I initially stopped relaxing my hair, Cream of Nature shampoo was all I used. This is a newer kind that they make, but it was the other version of this, and it worked really well. I really like it. It doesn't detangle as well as that old one, but it leaves my hair feeling clean while also being moisturizing. There are also a couple of shampoos by Carol's Daughter that I actually really liked when I first went natural. They were light. They didn't lather a whole lot, but that was fine for me, especially with my hair being short and I wet my hair so frequently. I thought they worked well, and I'll post those up. I don't use them as frequently now, but every now and then I have such a problem with buying hair products. Sometimes I'll see, or if I catch it on sale, I'll get it and I use it. But I like that some of her shampoos are lighter, and they don't strip the hair, the ones that don't have sulfates. I don't know if she has some with sulfates, but the ones I used to use didn't. Cream Conditioning Shampoo by Elastic QP. I really like this. This is the shampoo that I personally like to use for balancing. It has a slightly acidic pH, and it helps, I guess, restore my hair to its proper balance. And that's what I like about this. When my hair is just feeling really tangly and like it's kind of sticking together and acting funny, I use this. Or you can find, a shampoo with a similar pH and give it a try. So you want to look for something usually with more of an acidic pH. For those of you all who know you have porous hair, I'm not really covering that and what that is, but an acidic pH shampoo might really help you. My Porosity Control shampoo, this is another one that helps balance, but this does have sulfates in it, and it can be kind of drying. I use this very rarely. It's very rare that I use this shampoo, just every now and then. And I'm actually out of the other shampoo that I really like, but oddly enough, it's the Elastic QP shampoo for relaxed hair. It works really well, actually, in terms of cleansing my hair, helps detangle, but it has a sulfate in it. I use that shampoo after I have used some type of silicone in my hair, and I want to be sure that I get it out, because silicones have a tendency, I guess, to put it in unscientific terms, to kind of stick to the hair, and those sulfates really help get them off. And so I use that Elastic QP shampoo for relaxed hair after I have used silicones if I feel like I'm having some buildup, and that does help remove it off my hair. So I have way more shampoos than I realized I own when I started going through all my stuff. But personally, as you get to know your hair, I think it's helpful to have I guess I would call a hair product arsenal, to have things on hand, to help correct whatever situation may go on with your hair. You don't have to have this many shampoos, but I think it's good to have a clarifying one and a moisturizing one. Start with those two, finding one that's good to get the gunk off your hair and one that's good to moisturize and detangle. So depending on how your hair feels, let's say it's your wash day, you may touch your hair and say, oh, my hair is feeling, really kind of dry already and stripped. I think I better go with this moisturizing shampoo. Or if you know that you've been using a lot of heavy butters and stuff during the week, or maybe you use gel in your hair, you might say, no, I really need to clarify my hair this week, so I'll go with my clarifying shampoo. So start with those two kinds of products and make sure you have those shampoos. That would be my recommendation. And if you're having trouble, if you have thick hair like mine, you're having trouble getting to your scalp, go ahead and give that shampooing with the color applicator bottle a try. It really has made things easier for me in terms of shampooing in the shower. Now, let's say you've tried shampoos, you've tried the conditioner on the routine, you don't like any of those. I do have what I call some alternative cleansers that I sometimes use in my regimen. I use these in addition to. Now, when I would use these things would be if it's not a wash day and I decide that I want to just, that I need to cleanse my hair but don't really want to shampoo. Or I've also used these things in place of shampoo, but I don't really do it anymore just because, as I mentioned, because I use heavier products. One thing that works really well is actually, I don't even know how to pronounce this, but I'm going to try shiitake powder. It's basically an Indian herb. It works really well, actually. It does not lather, so you can't put it in and suds it up. It doesn't do that. But basically, I take about a tablespoon of it. add it to water. I'll post the recipe on my site. I add it to water and pour it over my hair, and it works pretty well. You know, I mix it in maybe like a big pitcher or something like that, and just, you know, pour it over the tub, or you could do it in the shower, but I prefer to do it over the tub because I don't want it running all over my skin. I have very sensitive skin, but I pour it over my hair, and it's really good actually for helping with dandruff from what I've read. It helps promote growth, supposedly. I can't say that I've seen a big increase in growth when I used it, but I do feel that my hair feels strong and my scalp feels good afterwards. So it can help with dandruff and other scalp issues. But please do a strand test first, because just like with any other product, sometimes people think, oh, it's natural, I can just put it on. Please do a strand test first and test it out, because you could be allergic to it or something. Okay, so that shiitake powder is a good alternative cleanser, and I will have some recipes for using it, at least the ones I use, posted on my website. Also, tea tree oil. Tea tree oil is such an awesome cleanser. It doesn't suds up, but it has antibacterial properties, and it is so great, at least for my scalp. It just works so good. Now, for a while, when I wasn't using shampoo, I wanted to try a routine without shampoo. Instead of just using conditioner only, what I did was add tea tree oil to some lighter conditioners, and I would put that on and use it as a shampoo. And I found that it worked really well. I didn't like the way my scalp and hair really responded when I was only using conditioner. But conditioner with that tea tree oil added worked really well. I would say adding tea tree oil can be really potent. I'm trying to guess about how much I was putting. Probably half a tablespoon to about a cup of conditioner worked pretty well. You can play around with the ratios. Now, it does have a strong scent that some people don't like, you know, so that could be a deterrent from using it, but you may want to give it a try. It left my scalp feeling good. It doesn't strip the hair. I just think it's really worth trying if you want to stay away from shampoo. If you watched my last video or my hair washing videos, you notice that I keep my hair sectioned off when I wash. The reason I do that is because I find that with my natural hair, now this is different from when my hair was relaxed. With my natural hair, because the hair coils up and almost like wraps around and tangles on itself, it can really cause a lot of tangling and breakage when my hair is just wet and loose all together in a lump at the same time. So it is for that reason that I keep my hair sectioned off when I'm washing. When my hair was shorter, I didn't wash my hair in braids because that would have just taken too long to put a bunch of braids or twists into my hair. What I did with my hair, and I didn't start sectioning my hair off until it was past shoulder length. I think if your hair is shorter than shoulder length, you probably don't have to worry about that. If you notice you're getting a lot of tangles though, you might want to give it a try, see if it works. But I just use these little ouchless ponytail holders. I just use these ouchless ponytail holders, and I would put my hair in like 4 sections, you know, 1, 2, 3, 4. And I would wash a section at a time, gently put the ponytail holder, you know, back on. So I would section it off before I got in the shower, put the ponytail holder on, and then wash a section at a time. A lot of the times, once my hair got a little longer, if it's too short, you probably have to do 4. As it gets longer, you can do 2, depending on how dense your hair is. Just do 1/2 your head at a time. And that actually worked pretty well for me. It helped cut down on tangles and just issues and being overwhelmed with washing my hair in the shower. If your hair is thinner, you may not need to worry about that, but if you notice you're having some difficulty on wash day, that you're seeing a lot of breakage, you might want to give it a try. These are just little ouchless bands. You can find these at the dollar store, beauty supply, just about anywhere. An alternative to buying these ouchless bands, you could just cut up some old pantyhose and use them as well, and those also shouldn't pull and tug and snag on your hair. So keeping your hair sectioned off while washing, I find, is a really effective way to minimize tangling and breakage, and making it easier when you move on to combing and styling your hair after you've actually Okay, so I think that pretty much sums up the who's, what's, where's, when's, and why's of what I do in terms of washing my hair. So if you have any more specific questions, if there's something that I didn't cover, please feel free to hit me up on my Facebook page. Also though, check out my website and see if the information is there, because I do have some articles written there on the things that I've talked about. So check that out, see if it's there. If that's still not answering your questions, please feel free to go ahead and message me or post on my page. Please understand that I may not always be able to respond to you right away, but if I don't answer you directly, what I'll try to do is answer you within this video series as I continue along. But thanks so much for visiting, and hopefully you got something out of this video.